Hello all you beauty people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So obviously you can tell by the title down below, we're going to be trying out some new products from Wet n Wild. I'm super excited to go ahead and give these a go, obviously because it is springtime, but because they are new products to the drugstore and they are very, very affordable. So what are these products? Well, you guys know the gist, so we can get into this video. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so the products we're going to be talking about today are the new Wet n Wild primers and also the new Tinted Hydrator. So Wet n Wild came out recently with some new products, obviously going into spring and summer. We all love to have a little bit more of a dewier skin, a little bit more on the natural side, but they also came out with some primers that are really great to hit the market that will not break the bank for you, obviously because Wet n Wild is very affordable, but they have some correcting ones and they just have a regular kind of, it's supposed to be silicone free type of primer, so I'm very interested. We're going to go ahead and do these off of my face and also try out the Tinted Moisturizer. So what Wet n Wild came out with, they came out with two correcting primers right here for us. They have a green one, which obviously green is meant for redness, but I already have like the green like sticks and stuff like that, so that really wasn't something I gravitated towards, especially since I don't really have that much redness on my skin. But the other one I really wanted was the radiant one, more a little bit more for brightening, sorry, jumbling on my words, but more or less for brightening, which is the glass correcting primer in the yellow one. So it says it's supposed to just help brighten the skin, give it more of a crystal-like skin, and it has vitamin C in it. So as you can tell from the packaging, this is what it looks like. There is a little bit of shimmer in the actual product. Now the only thing I'm kind of sad about, so this is 0.91 fluid ounces, so not a full fluid ounce. So a lot of it was kind of empty. Which is really weird. I wonder why they create packaging like this if they're not going to fill it up all the way. But then again, you can't really complain at the end of the day because of the price point. So I do know that this one is $5.99 if I believe so. I wrote it down somewhere. And then the other one, which is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer, which is, it's saying this is the one, the silicone-free primer that does it all. So it mattifies, hydrates, blurs pores, preps the skin for long-lasting makeup. And how is it impossible? But it is. It's silicone-free, delivering all the benefits you'd ask from a primer, one that you thought that you never could, but silicone-free to dodge skin congestion. So that is what this one is supposed to do. So we have these two we're going to battle out on our face just to kind of see, or I'm wondering if I want to battle it out on my face half and half, or if I want to go ahead and just put this one all over and this one just in my T-zone. I think that's what I want to go ahead and do. So let's just go ahead and get our skin prepped and ready to go. I already went ahead and put a serum on my face. I already also did hydrate it with a little bit of the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. That's what it's called. So we're going to go ahead and start off with this one right here for us, and this is what the consistency looks like, if you can tell right there. So again, it does have a little bit of a shimmer in it. It's not much. It kind of looks, I don't even know how to explain it, but we're going to go ahead and put that actually all over our face, and again, I'm going to put the other one just in the T-zone. So I'm hoping that was enough. Maybe not, but we will see. I need a little bit more because that little dollop did not seem like it went a long way. Now you guys know I love Wet n Wild. One of my other favorite primers is the cucumber one. It's kind of like, it goes from like a gel to almost like a water. It's very hydrating for the skin. And I just love that primer just because I do have a little bit more of complex skin where I need a little bit extra hydration. So that's the part that I love when it comes to my primers. Not everyone has different types of skin, so this might not be the best for everyone. But again, I think this brightening one is definitely good for people who want hydration to the skin, who will have more on the dry side. And then I think the silicone one is more or less, or the silicone free one is more for people who have more oily skin. So they kind of made it for everyone, but I definitely wanted to go ahead and give this stuff a go. And then also just kind of going into the next product. Why did I pick up that one? So let that set just for a second, and then we're going to move on. So my hands definitely have a little bit of a sheen to them. Can you tell that? So I don't know if you guys can tell on camera or not if my skin has a little bit of a brightening effect to it right now at the moment because of the primer. So there is that. The next we're going to move on to the one that's supposed to be silicone free. Now this one definitely does look like it has silicone in it, but it said it's supposed to be silicone free. So this kind of reminds me of the consistency of the like Maybelline, what is that one called? Maybelline Baby something primer. I think that's I have it in my drawer somewhere. I'm not going to get it out, but it definitely feels like a silicone type of primer. Put a little bit on my hands because I'm going to go ahead and put it in my T-zone like I said. Alright, so the primers are both on. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. When I come back into the footage, I'll be able to tell. But I put the silicone one, obviously, in the T-zone, or the impossible one, sorry, the silicone-free one. I keep saying that it has silicone when it doesn't. But yeah, so I have both the primers on my face. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to the star of the show that I really wanted to try out, which is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. This is a tinted moisturizer type of foundation, I guess. It's supposed to have hyaluronic acid, squalene, it's oil free, and it's supposed to have sheer to medium coverage. You guys can see right there for us. And then on the back it just kind of says this is an oil free protector delivering hydrating benefits and a buildable sheer to medium, tinted for flawless, soft, luminous complexion. It has hyaluronic acid and plant deriving squalene, helps promote healthy looking and supple moisturized skin. So I went and picked up the color Fair. I don't remember how many shades. When I was there at Ulta when I picked this up, there was maybe 7 shades. I don't really know how many they actually have on the website, but if I find that out, I will put that here on the screen for you guys, just so that we can kind of get an idea of how many actual shades they have when it comes to this tinted moisturizer. Now obviously, like I said earlier, tinted moisturizers are all the thing when it comes to spring and summer, having a little bit more of a dewier, natural skin look. And that's just what some people are looking for, especially I am when it comes to the summertime, because my skin, like I said, is complex. It changes. So some days it's like extremely dry, some days it's like really oily. It's just, it doesn't know what it wants to do. So it makes me so annoyed sometimes. So especially in the summer when I know I'm going to sweat. I definitely like to use a tinted moisturizer, and right now the tinted moisturizer game is like ridiculous. I know there's some companies that have had them for a while. I recently just saw an article that was from, maybe it was Cosmopolitan. It was some magazine, I forgot. But I'll link it down below. It was like the top 20 tinted moisturizers if you're looking for them. But I know like Glossier has one that that one's actually very affordable. I think it was like $26. Then you have the Kosas one, which is trying to be like the Glossier one, but it's like $42. Fenty Beauty just came out with a tinted moisturizer they just released that should be coming out later this week. Who else has one? ColourPop. A lot of brands have tinted moisturizers. I know my favorite tinted moisturizer that I used to use all the time, or kind of in that same realm, was like the Maybelline BB cream. So I'm wondering if these are kind of going to be like the same type of consistency or anything like that, but this one seems a little bit better just because it has the hyaluronic acid. Now I know the other one was like a 7-in-1 or an 8-in-1, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Again, I will put pictures and stuff on here because I don't really know all the information from what I used to use. I haven't used this in so long. I know I have them in my collection somewhere, or maybe I get rid of them. I don't remember. So yeah, I decided to buy another tinted moisturizer just to go ahead and try it out, because majority I have like all foundations right now at the moment, and we're going into spring and summer, and it is like 60 something degrees outside in Indiana, and I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. And then I believe next month our pool gets open, so that's exciting. I apologize if you guys can hear my dog crying in the background. That's just him crying because we've got people here in our house, and he's by himself right now at the moment. He's gonna have to be so I can film this video for you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this on to our face and see what kind of consistency this has. Sorry, I had it backwards. And see if we like it or not. Alright, like I told you guys, I got the shade in Fair. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it with my BSB sponge. This is the Brow Bar sponge, I think. Or billion dollar brows, that's why the money sign's there. I'm not sure if it's good to be doing it with if it's better to do it with the hand, if it's better to do it with a brush, if it's better to do it with a sponge. I'm just going to go with the sponge because that's just kind of what I know, and just see how well that works out for us. So we're just going to go ahead and go that route. And again, I'm going to grab my mirror really quickly. So I put a decent amount on there. I don't know if I should have put that much, but I did. So we'll just see, because sometimes a little goes a long way, or this might just be all that I need. Dab it around my face a little bit, and let's just go ahead and blend away. Alright, so that is what it looks like all blended in. What do you guys think? I think it's very natural like it says. I did add a little bit more after I had the first initial one, just to kind of build it up just a little bit here on my cheeks, foreheads, a little bit on my T-zone, and especially around my nose. Especially around my nose, because we have to wear masks right now, guys. So it is what it is. We have to wear them for now, but keep trying on. So I think I really like it a lot. It does give my skin a very natural, nice tint to it. I can still see some of my freckles coming through on my face. Now I do have a little bit of redness in certain areas. I am going to go ahead and apply a little bit of concealer, not too much, just because I don't want to take away from the actual hydration of the Tinted Moisturizer. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with a hydrating concealer. Wow, I can't talk sometimes. And just go in with a little bit. A little goes a long way, especially if you want kind of that natural look. Alright, so just a little bit of hydrating concealer on our face, just to make sure I cover up some of those spots I want to do, but also a little bit of the dark circles under my eyes. It happens, ladies and gentlemen, it happens. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is come back to you guys here in a moment, finish my face off camera. I'm going to still go ahead and keep the dewy complexion. I'm going to go in with some of my favorite cream products and set the face just with a little bit of setting powder, not too much, just a little, probably under my eyes so that the concealer doesn't crease, and just a little bit on my face just so my makeup doesn't fully rub off from wearing a mask today. But yeah, I will list those products down below for you or somewhere on the video, or I'll talk about them when I come back. Alright, so we are back and the complexion is fully done. What do you guys think of my makeup right now? Again, it is more of a dewy type of look using more cream products. So the cream products I actually end up using, I already showed you guys the concealer, but I went ahead in with the Trezique contour stick for bronzer on my face, just to give it a little bit of settled bronze. I went in with the Rare Beauty in Joy for the cream blush. Then for highlighter, I went in with the iconic London Illuminator drops. You guys know I love these so much. And then I set my face just with a little bit of powder with the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair. For my lips, I just went for a simple lip oil, but I love this one because it gives a nice little red tint. You guys heard me talk about this multiple times. The Morphe 2 lip tint. This is lip oil in Flutter. And then for eyes, just super simple and easy, my tried and true e.l.f. palette, Mad for Matte. And then for brows, I did the same thing. For that, I went ahead and followed it up with the Gimme Brow from Benefit. So that is how the complexion turned out. So let me know in the comments down below what kind of complexion you guys have. Do you guys have dry skin? Do you have oily skin? Do you have a little bit of mixture of complex? Because I'm really interested, just in general, what kind of skin, or what kind of skin you guys have. Just kind of figure out what kind of makeup looks I can do to kind of help better other people, since I kind of sway both ways. But I definitely appreciate my subscription boxes because I just love serums and they give me a lot of those, so I appreciate it. But yes, your girl loves her dewy skin and loves having a little bit more of a natural look going into summer. So for right now, I am loving these products, the way that they make my skin look, the way they made it feel, the way it made it feel like hydrated. I definitely was looking at my pores and it felt like they filled them in, so they're not as big as they normally are right now at the moment. So I kind of like this combo of using this one first and then in the T-zone using the silicone free one, the Impossible, and then going over it with the Tinted Moisturizer. But obviously as the day goes on, we'll actually be able to tell how well it's going to last. I'm gonna say I think it's gonna last pretty well if I don't have to wear my mask a lot, especially since today I'm kind of just doing running some errands, doing a little bit more chores around the house, vacuuming, dusting, all those things, laundry right now at the moment. So hopefully it wears pretty well. Right now the current time is 1:49 for me here in Indiana. So I don't know, we'll see, but me and my fiance are about to go get lunch because neither one of us have ate today and today's my day off. So I definitely want to go ahead and get some food since I went ahead and did my lips, or went ahead and did my makeup. But yeah, so that is the end of this video. I don't know where I was going with that outro, but it is what it is. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Let me know if you've also tried these products out before, if you guys like them, don't like them, what your thoughts are, obviously because they are affordable and they are drugstore. So we appreciate balling on a budget and affordable makeup for sure. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys watching this video, and don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know I'm doing giveaways all the time. I actually just released my Ipsy unboxing video with the giveaway for March, and obviously we are so close to 400 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to go ahead, if you're international or not international and you want to subscribe to my content and you like it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a video. And so you can be a part of that giveaway, because if I hit 400 in March, I will do another giveaway for this month. But we are, I think, like, today's the 25th. So I think it's the 30th or the 31st. I don't know. Either there's 6 days left in the month or there's 5 days left in the month. I don't remember exactly. I think it's 6 days. I think it's 31st. March 31st is the last day of March. So again, you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.